Welcome to Darlington. The IWP after Phoenix now has made its way to Darlington, South Carolina. 125 mile, 25% race. And before that, a little bit of an apology just so that this episode going out a little bit late. It was butt hot over here in the United Kingdom, and I would have melted if I tried to record this video in the last few days. But aside from that, let's get into this. So looking at the starting order, Fat Randy 32 on the pole with Dinger Magic in second position, TDB in third, Solomon in fourth, JJ Franken in fifth, and Shaunsey in sixth. So those are your top three rows.
One high.
We're going to start this race with JJ Franken on the third row, and let's see how this start comes to be. It gets into TDB a tiny little bit, checks up, and now he's got a man on the outside. Zero comes right across the space, goes straight into TDB, and they both get spun, and the caution is out immediately. Cannot get through one lap. JJ with 98% damage. But let's see what ensues from here. The restart of the second caution, we are now on board with the 20, a little bit of a choppy feed due to the heat on that evening. And I check up almost the entire second half of the pack. You can see there's a little bit of beating and banging going up ahead, but nothing major. Oh, Jeff is up into the wall. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And two teammates collide into each other. But because I stayed on the racing line, it did not pull out a caution flag. So Jeff is really out of luck right here. Further up ahead on the track, and then we are now back on the board with JJ, and gets a brilliant turn off for trying not to get up into space-time. Space-time kind of struggling. Double check up on the outside lane. Can JJ pass them both underneath? Does. Corey lets him go, and we are now green flag racing to go. Conway's slow, and JJ's managing to potentially get past him, but not quite thus yet.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Conway's up into the wall. Is he going to slow down enough? Not quite. He's still managing to maintain a gap. Shaunsey up ahead at the moment. With the stage being at 30 laps, at the end of 30 laps. And now JJ checking his inside, checking his outside, I mean. And
all clear.
Clearing Hunwee and making his way towards Hellseeker.
Clear high.
And you can see Solomon in third place, Hellseeker in fourth, and JJ is currently in fifth.
One high.
The 8 and the 35 really struggling. 8 clears right off of JJ's nose.
Clear up top.
They are trying not to kill each other in this, and still managing to get through this without any problems.
Clear low if you want it.
Oh, big check-up caused. Solomon just clearing himself off of JJ again. And,
one high.
But no real damage, no real problem.
Clear up top.
JJ trying to go underneath because too many guys are getting up into the wall, and Hellseeker doing him a favour there by staying up into that wall. And now JJ is able to clear, and Fat Randy has completely cleared Shaunsey and has shooted off into a 1 second lead himself. Continuing on, Shaunsey up ahead, JJ trying to get towards him. Oh, Shaunsey's up into the wall. Oh, he's spinning. Oh, he be spinning, and he's going to drop like a rock through the field. Now, the thing is, can he overcome this? Luckily for everybody else, no caution. We are green flag. He's going to have to get that repaired on the next pit stop. Because obviously, in NASCAR 25, we do not have complete and utter DNFs unless you do a dense fog at Sonoma. We're now on board with the dense fog, the aforementioned one. And just a few seconds earlier, we do have a spinning iShawnzy currently on track, and Dents decided to start the race in the rear. Already made his way up to 11th position on lap 11. We love that little bit of symmetry there, and let's just see how his race goes. You can see Shawnzy spinning, and he's still spinning, and he just about avoids getting collected, and now Dents is up into 10th position, taking the low line, having a lot more speed than it looks like. Solomon still managing to stay underneath. Some clean race, and Solomon drops back, and also Plasek coming through.
Clear inside.
Probably almost taking them both out, and that was a little bit of a close one. But then now Bobley getting up into the wall, or that is the glitch. We don't know. We can only go off what is actually in the video. Dents is now still trying to get past.
Stay low.
Bobley.
Clear high.
There's this gaggle of cars up ahead. It's going to be really tricky to get past them all. But he now clears Bobley, and now Plasek is also making that attempt. And Plasek manages to by getting past Bobley as well. Corey Russell, TDB. Oh, TDB goes all the way underneath to stop himself from murdering everyone else. Now looking towards the back of the field, we have one of our in-season matchups, Finn against myself, and we're just going to see how this pans out for a little bit. And TDB is right up into the wall, and everyone manages to check up and not kill each other. Oh no, there is a spin. Mad Cheeks has spun. Oh, it's got even worse. It really has got even worse. And now there's a bit of a gap between myself and Finn for 14th and 13th. And with the 89%, now 87%, this is really not going well for myself, but hey, it is not completely out of the woods. A decent finish here. And at 18 laps, Finn decides to pull up into the pits, an early pit stop for the cycle, and myself getting the tyre warning, and we have a slow car on the inside. That is the 3 of Bobley. Something must have happened. He is now careering up into the wall, and now I'm trying to chase down the solution to that hotline. At this point in the race, we're all thinking, can anybody catch up to Fat Randy? Fat Randy has a 10-second lead on the next car. Some people have pit, some people have not. Let's see how this race unfolds a little bit further. Plasek is struggling. He's trying not to spin, and
clear low if you want it.
This causes Tyler, aka the dense fog, to always snapping loose. Tyres are really now struggling.
Bring it around and this time.
Let's see it. Oh, and he's now getting up into the wall. He's really struggling. He's trying not to completely and utterly ruin it. Everyone, it is really tough.
Bring it in this lap, bud.
And he changes his.
Back it down.
Changes it all just before going in. It's not quite hitting pit road, but manages to get in without getting a black flag. Currently in pit road, and you can see that Helsik and TDB go past. There's myself going past towards my pit stall. Says Helsik behind. still in pits.
Stay on your blend line here.
The exit is pretty tricky, you can't completely gun the throttle. And he manages to blend back into 10th position. And we just seen Helsinki.
Yellow's out.
And oh, bad news. Because it looks like almost the entirety of the field has been trapped a lap down one of the drivers. Spun off pit road. Unfortunately, I do not have a view of it, but Helsinki spun off pit road, and that brought out a caution. And that traps almost the entirety of the field a lap down. Just before that caution, the view from JJ Franklin, and oh, he gets right up into the rear of Solomon. Yeah, I don't know what the speed disparity was caused by, but that has dealt JJ a significant amount of aero damage, and we'll see if his car actually gets a little bit tight further ahead, but then the caution comes out and gives JJ the opportunity to fix his vehicle. We're now going to continue this from JJ's perspective.
Green. Carlo.
He's a little bit further back in the pack, and it looks like Bonson, something's happened to his wheel. Oh, and chaos, because nobody lifted. So JJ got spun around.
Yellow's out.
And the caution comes out and saves him.
Carlo.
Back on board with JJ again, and let's see if we can get through more than a couple of corners.
Clear. Carlo.
Oh, there's some foolery going on. Two twins nearly getting into each other again. A little bit of them banging between myself and and that sends space time a little bit further down.
All clear. Inside now.
But we are currently green, we're currently okay. Oh, somebody has gone spinning on the infield. Who was that? Well, now what shall I restart from my perspective? Oh, and that might have been so Tiago goes straight off of my nose. Somebody tries to go on the inside, pushes me up, and that's what caused me to hit the wall and into space time. That caused him to go a little bit further back. And it looks like somebody just goes completely careering to the left. Caution, that was a single car going all the way to the left. Two cars.
What lap was that? I should have fucking stayed. I shouldn't have pitted.
It's Groundhog Day. We have ourselves another restart. Can this series get back to green flag racing is the key question. Myself behind Helsinki with JJ up a little bit ahead. And it looks like everyone's taking and I left the throttle just to let them by because I want this to go a little bit of green flag racing, and finally, potentially, we could actually do it. And it looks like they're all getting bunched up, but it looks like it's a-okay for now. Nothing, no problems. Oh, space time's going up and down. Oh, and I let off the throttle just so that I do not collect him. We're going to go next and restart with Solomon, see what's going on. He's 2 laps down. It looks like
Car high.
there's a little bit of contact, but that's really... Oh, and there's a bit of net go between Finn and myself because he's not actually contacting me on the screen. There's a bit of slip and sliding going on. Space Down manages to get back into space. Yes, I said that. And it looks like Finn just completely left turns.
Outside.
And completely clears. Oh, and we have an issue. Bobbly's on the outside. TDB's gone spinning. Is there going to be yet another caution?
It rose open this time.
We're now back on board with JJ, and finally we have a little bit of green flag running. We are just under halfway through the race. JJ is the fastest person on the lead lap,
Amazing lap driver.
but he has some serious speed. He's going to try and clear Magic and then set his sights on the guys that have ahead. Obviously, he is relying on a caution to be able to get his lap back, with Fat Randy being far ahead of him effectively and having good speed. You can see he is just off in the distance, so much faster than absolutely everyone so far. We're back on board with Solomon, and oh, lap 49, it looks like Finn has gone up into the wall. I can't quite see who that is in the distance.
Pit road is open.
That's Huntley up ahead.
Changes here. Pit and here we come.
That's going to really bunch things up, back up again. And it looks like somebody will get, and JJ will finally get back on the lead lap. So, car who's really fast, back on the lead lap. Could he challenge Faberandi, who's been the fastest car throughout this race, to actually win it?
Green flag.
We're live on board with Denford. Up in second position, he's managed to make his way all the way up, managing to get through.
All clear.
And let's see if he can challenge Fat Randy for this lead. It looks like Dinger has managed to hold up the rest of the field to a point that we could have ourselves a decent green flag run. Big break, not a full checkup, but just making sure that he does not collect. And look at the gap already, 1 second between second and third position, the first and third position. Could this be the battle for the race lead, for the race win? Let's see. As you can see, it's now already up to 2 seconds between first and third. Surely nobody's going to be able to come back from this, but the one thing I will say is that people will have to pit, because there are 35 laps, 36 laps to go. That is not enough. You cannot go up there on fuel, so you're going to have to pit. You're going to have to pit for tyres as well. So who is going to benefit from maximising their pit entry, maximising their pit exit? When are people going to pit? Are people going to cut it try and cut short? Are they going to split it down the middle? Let's see how this goes. Now on lap 60. So we're going to be ending stage 2 in this lap. And Fat Randy's up in the wall. Struggling a little bit. Oh, he's hit the outside of the wall. Oh, no.
Clear inside.
The most dominant car. Big crash. And Dents has now got a 2.7 second lead, and he is going to take stage 2. I did not know if he killed himself in that one there, but he manages to take stage 2 with Corey Russell in second place and Mad Cheeks in third. Further back in the pack, we see that JJ is battling with Dinger and Eric from Michigan, but he does seem to have had a very quick car today, and let's see if he's able to catch up towards Corey and Mad Cheeks. Mad Cheeks up into second position, not managing to get collected in these wrecks, managing to have a high position and stay on that lead lap. And let's just watch this for a little bit. You can see that JJ is checking his tyres. He's got 12 laps of fuel. So he's
Back her down,
going to
back her
try
down.
and he's going to have to either pit early, pit late.
Alright, let us know what adjustments you need.
So at the moment he does not have enough fuel to last him until the end of the race. So he's going to have to wait a little bit, and Magix is up into the
Outside.
wall.
Clear outside.
And now
Inside.
JJ is after Corey.
Clear, clear.
And JJ is now pushing for this race win. Can he catch the fog? Just going a little bit further back, just a few laps, see what happens to one of our in-season tournament matchups, and you can see that space-time is really getting up into the wall, and what on earth goes on there, because that I have no idea. That's a little tap on the door, and Finn went absolutely flying. So some more netcode, because unfortunately that's going to be the case, and I get past my teammate in space-time and managed to make a little bit of headway. It's now lap 71. We're firmly in the pit window. 5 laps left of fuel with dense fog. Up in the lead. Goes into 1. He's trying to come out of 2. And oh, he just gets completely and utterly loose. And that is 17 seconds of damage. Holds the brake. Make sure he does not career into anybody. And that is the end. And when you look at it, this has all happened when JJ was about to go into the pits. And that's the danger with Darlington. If you really push it far, you might fall foul of the tyre wear and meet yourself into that inside wall. So JJ doesn't know it yet, but by the time he comes out of the pits, he will most likely be in de facto first position. And now where I am with the race leader, well, not really the race leader, myself. Hey, I managed to get up there, I managed to get that lap back. No, well, we know it's going to go back to JJ, and then I obviously have to pull into the pits myself and relinquish that lead. You can see that Mr. Franken has now taken that lead back, and looks like we're going to have a green flag run to the end. We pick this up again with 11 laps to go. JJ has a healthy 7-second lead, 12 seconds over third place. Surely nothing can go wrong, nothing can prevent him from this race victory. Well, we'll just have a couple of laps here. He's completely playing. He's got the freedom of South Carolina. There's nobody in front of him, nobody behind him. Significant gap to Dinger, and we can see that somebody spun on the inside. But lucky for JJ, there is no issue. He's far away from anybody, and there's no caution flag to scupper this up for him.
10 to go this time.
And there we go, 10 laps to go. 9 laps for the guys who are a lap down. Can the positions juggle up a little bit? What we didn't see is that 15 laps from the end of the race, as I'm going past space time, oh, somebody's on the outside, and oh, that's how close we were from a caution. That's so close. And even though I'm behind Playsick, there are significant numbers still a lap down, so I'm trying to eke as many places out as possible. And let's just watch this a little bit on board. You can see how much drive I've got. I'm giving Playsick a little bit of a bump. It's like, go forwards. Well, now I'm back on board with myself. The 20 car. Catching up to Playsick, trying to overtake him just so that I can have a run. JJ is obviously flying in the distance. Has no problems. Fresh tyres from the 20. Trying to goes underneath just to but avoids getting into the 12. And it looks like the 12 gets up into the wall and just bounces back into the 20, and this is the danger, running too wide. Probably a little bit ill-conceived for myself, but people are also trying to fight for a position, especially with much fresher tyres. And now there's a little mini battle with Bobley Swagger. The lucky thing for Plasek is that he was pretty much the last person on that lead lap, so he's probably not going to have a major issue getting around and staying high in the positions. And here we have an example of a car knowing that there's an extremely fast car behind, and probably just moves a little bit out of the way. He knows that he might be struggling on his tyres, and now unfortunately they're trying to make a way to Plasek and hot lap Jimmy. Really shouldn't have been making the way to Plasek, but Plasek now down a lap. Let's see how this pans out. Really fast on the tyres, really fast going, and let's see how this just continues on. Now it's 10 laps up on my screen. Obviously it'll be 91 of 92 when I finish off, and Randy is off on the inside again. He has not had the best day after leading for so long.
Well, neither of us catching the leader, so screw it. Might as well guarantee a couple of top fives for the group.
And I decided to take a lovely little, just love tapping the outside wall. There are now only 5 cars on the lead lap, which is utter insanity. Corey has just stated he is the last car on the lead lap, and somebody on the lap behind is just completely. You can see the difference in the speed. 0.8 of a second faster than the leader, but being a lap down, there's just absolutely no chance of actually getting the lap back and overtaking people. It's just not long enough of a race. And let's just watch this a little bit from my perspective. We know that JJ is up in the lead. Fat Randy is now dropped into 11th, and I did not realise how slow Corey was going through that corner.
Fresh tires?
Fresh, I think.
I'll let you go on the back straight.
And there's the instruction. I was going.
Go outside. Go outside.
And he lets teammate past, and no harm, no foul. Luckily then. And you can see just at the end of this home straight, there are 2 more cars on the lead lap, 2 more cars on the same lap, and let's see if I manage to catch them up. And now you can see there's 2.5 laps to go, because obviously been a lap down, and you can see that everybody up in front is really struggling on tyres. Helseeker really struggling. And Helseeker thinks he's racing the guys in front for position, but he's in fact not, because that's hot lap Jimmy and Plasek up ahead. And oh no, what has happened there? 2 cars gone spinning. 2 cars gone spinning at the same time. And that's the caution that ends the race. Oh my lord, what on earth. I don't think I was supposed to do this. Especially not 2 synchronized from the same team. But this meant that JJ managed to win this race. JJ managed to stay up ahead. He managed to nurse those tyres to the effectual end. Because you can see he has just crossed the line over here, which means he is on the he has already had the white flag. Race over, and well done to him. We'll have everyone catch up next time with our next race, and until then, please drop a like, and we'll catch up next time.